Hello and welcome to a whole new episode of your program Culture Magazine. Allow me to be a guide through a journey of diverse segments from cultural heritage, traditional and artistic works. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's start our episode. Valentine's Day is a very special occasion that is celebrated all over the world. And how can we miss a special gala concert by the voices of the Cairo Opera Company? And now let's watch together. The Cairo Opera Company resumed its artistic season through presenting a gala concert which gathered the professional soloists of the Cairo Opera Company, presenting a bouquet of the most famous arias, accompanied by the pianist and coach Mr. Greg Martin, which gained the admiration of the audience.
Just only one song, and for me that's the best for one. This is in my repertoire for Charles Gounod, Romeo and Juliet. So this is a monologue for Romeo to show the express, for Juliet to come out to the window to show her his feeling and what is the emotion from the first sight. So this is a fantastic aria and I love it so much. I take an opportunity to sing it tonight for the gala. Yes, it's totally different. When you sing with the piano, you feel you will be the whole concert. You will be the musician, the orchestra, everything. You have to show all the all the expressions and all the music features on the score. For the orchestra, it will be much easier because that roles it's already a little bit. It goes through to the orchestra, so the role will be a little bit lighter for us. Voice training is for every day. This should to train yourself for every day and to scheduleize the program for and prioritizing what you are doing. So now I'm singing the Romeo and Juliet. Then when I finished, I prepare myself for Aida. Then I prepare myself for Carmen. Each one for each character and its characteristics. Yes. And its philosophy, everything is totally different. So I have to prepare myself from role to role each time. For sure, that give it a strong character for the opera singer, because it's not for someone to do for a certain roles or a certain type of characters and music. It gives the artist and the opera singer in a good shape and capable to do many roles. So that give me a good credit. For sure, uh, that's a huge role for the character itself, because I'm not preparing myself for the music only, but t- to see the character and the composer, how he wrote it, how he can show it on the stage, and to discuss it with the director, how we can show this character, this psychological part and the emotional part, and this on the stage, and how to deliver these old messages to the audience in order to get to the point and get the idea, because some people cannot understand the music or what we are saying, but they can understand what we are acting on stage. So the acting, it helps enough for all the audience, if they are fans for opera or not. So it helps a lot. Each time it gives a new break in my career and in my professional as a musician. So I'm lucky enough for that.
Tonight's gala is in two parts. The first part, where I participate in the first part, and it's going to be like a selection of famous arias and love arias from different operas. So tonight I'll be performing the aria of from Carmen of Bizet. It's called Habanera, and it's one of the most famous love songs or love opera arias. And then I will be singing the duet of Belle Nuit en Nuit d'amour, Offenbach, with the soprano Mona Rafla, and I hope the audience will enjoy the concert tonight. Actually, with the Dr. Mona Rafla, the director of the opera company soloist, and the stage director, Dr. Hazem Roshdi, we decided to come up with a new idea for this concert, to perform like half of it for a gala concert, and the other half is the opera of the Telephone of Minotti. It's a very light and fun opera, and we had to prepare, of course, ahead. We had a lot of rehearsals, and we had to prepare all this program ahead. Yes, exactly. So Habanera of Carmen is one of my favorite songs and arias. It's the character of Carmen itself. It's very challenging because she's a very strong woman, and in this aria she's flirting the Don Jose, the tenor, and meanwhile she wants to prove that she's a strong woman and she wants to play hard to get. So it's a mix of flirting and playing hard to get, so it's very interesting to perform. Yes, of course, it's always a pleasure to be accompanied by our dear piano coach and piano trainer, Mr. Greg Martin, and it's a different feeling. I mean, yes, with the piano it's always fun. With the orchestra it's more responsibility, but it's always more fun because you get more into the character with the orchestra and the mise en scène and everything.
This concert, it's a Valentine's concert with the most beautiful arias, most beautiful love arias, and opera, telephone opera, minuets of course. It's about love. It's kind of, yeah. And lots of, we chose lots of beautiful arias about love, Mozart, Donizetti, and Puccini. And I sang the most beautiful aria, love aria. It's Papageno Papagena. It's about the pure love, Papageno who, who meets Papagena and dream together about their future and decades. We always work on that, and we want to perform to new people, to fresh people, to young people, and they always say opera for such old people. No, no, no. But now there's lots and lots of young people who love opera and come to our concerts. Kind of different thing, and when you play with the piano, it's different than you play with huge orchestra. But it's nice. It's not that bad. We had lots of rehearsal with Greg, of course, our amazing pianist. We work on the program, and we work together on the details and all the program, and we deliver it.
Well, art and cultural lovers, stay around for more. Within the artistic season of the Cairo Opera House, the two soloists at the Cairo Opera Company, Salma Gibeli and Khalid Samir, presented Minotti's comic opera The Telephone, which the light-hearted opera tells the amusing story of a young man trying to propose to his beloved, but her endlessly ringing telephone keeps getting in the way, leading to humorous and heartwarming moments.
Today I'm performing Lucy in opera The Telephone by Menotti. As you said, it's one of my favorites. It's very, very fun. And the character, she looks a bit like me, so that's why I feel comfortable playing this role. It suits me. I think it suits me in the way of singing and in the way of the character, so I enjoy performing Lucy very much. It's a mini opera, so it's gonna be including mise en scène and everything. So of course, as usual, we worked on the music on its own, and then we worked on the mise en scène on its own, and then we mixed the two together. You're gonna feel more free performing with the piano rather than the orchestra, because with the orchestra it's just too many people to be free, but here it's only me and Khalid who's performing band, so Yes, we're kind of on the same rhythm, the three of us, Greg and Khaled and me, so everybody's feeling more free. Yes, because I think this is something the company's been working on for a long time. It's to be for the company to be known for the youngest generations, and I think we've started to achieve this actually. Younger generations started to enjoy opera. It's something new for them, and I think it's very likable, very catchy for them. It's not something they're used to, or not the kind of music they're used to. So it just grabs the attention, if you know what I mean, yes.
In our program, we're always keen to shed the lights on the events that revive our history and heritage, so let's watch together our next segment.
Under the auspices of the Ministry of Culture and to encourage and support young artists, the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Lamia Zaid, held a concert at the Arab Music Institute in Cairo for one of the Opera House's singers, a member of the Arab music troupe, the singer Sabrina Negeli. Sabrina Negeli is considered one of the young voices that influenced the Egyptian art scene, and she has a distinct presence in the world of music and acting. She is considered one of the young voices that influenced the Egyptian art scene. She achieved fame with her songs that were distinguished by their youthful character. She studied at the Faculty of Fine Arts and was interested in studying music and singing at a very young age. We will be presenting a great variety of songs, some of my own modern ones, and some from the good old age of music, as well as some folk songs. I only started singing only lately, but because I loved music since I was very young, I joined the Opera House's choir. I'm a soloist at the opera's Arabic music choir. In my opinion, the Opera House is the only musical entity that works to preserve the Arabic artistic heritage. In commemoration of the legendary singer Kulthum, we present her songs annually on this occasion.
اعمال ما بين القديم والجديد. الجديد اغانيها هي.
In today's show, we presented some new songs for Sabrine and old classic ones as well that included some songs for Werda and Kulthum. The performance is very interesting for Arabic music lovers. In today's show, we have a special presentation of Kulthum's Is'al Rohak, or Ask Yourself. I also work with the Opera House's religious chanting choir. The Opera House plays a great role in preserving our musical heritage, from performances to conferences like the Arabic Music Festival, which mainly presents classical Arabic songs. There are also conferences and festivals that tackle and analyze these classics and how to preserve them. I also work as a song producer, as well as my work at the Opera House with the maestro Ala Abdesalam. Sabrine released several albums and singles that were admired by the public, such as the song Bella Bam Bam, which achieved remarkable success. In addition to singing, she entered the field of acting and had some roles in dramatic works. The young singer Sabrine Negeli presented several songs that were distinguished by their modern and youthful character. Among her most prominent songs are My Dignity, or Karamti Ma Tismahlix, Every Day, or Kull Yom, Are You Talking About Me, or Hayyibu Sirti, Who Are You, or Inta Min. Sabrine Negeli remains one of the distinctive voices in the Egyptian music scene. She is a young musician who attracts an acceptable audience.
Well, we came to the end of this episode. Promise we'll be back next week with more diverse segments. Until then, it's goodbye.